Hello everybody, welcome back. This is CHG, my name is RJ, Casual Hardcore Gamers, and this is Kingdom Hearts Rechained Memories Proud Mode playthrough. Sora's story. Oh gosh, sorry, I got myself a wedgie. Alright, so last time oh gosh, we did a whole bunch of shit. Oh gosh, okay, what did we do? I think we did Ursula? No, that might have been the day before. Oh gosh. No, sorry, we did Peter Pan. That's what it was. So we did Neverland. We wrapped up Neverland, beat Captain Hook, and then we went and fought Riku again for the second time. And then we went into Hollow Bastion, which is where we are now. And oh shit. Okay, yeah, we did pretty much the entire thing of Hollow Bastion except for the boss. And so, oh crap, did I even set up my deck for that? I don't, oh, I did, okay. I did set up my deck for that. Okay, cool. So anyways, yeah, so we're in Hollow Bastion now, and we are going to be fighting Maleficent, the dragon, Maleficent, and yeah, so we got the deck ready to go. We're all good. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'm gonna win or not. Maleficent can be tough if she gets you caught. But the strategy is to use your lethal frames. Well, first block her attacks, get the Mickey card, and then use as many lethal frames as you can until the platform's gone, and then basically rinse and repeat that. So basically, you just have to survive. You just want to survive as long as you can. And yeah, so that's the plan. Anyways, hello Jet. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in and moderating as you do. Something. It's not my fault, Jet. It's not my fault. It's this fucking game's fault, okay? This game makes you have to do all of this stuff, and I'm just pointing out the things that I feel are appropriate. Okay, it can help people out. Simba is good though. I wouldn't say OG. He's not OG or OP. He's just the best summon in my opinion that you can use, that you can easily get, and it's just a good way to start every battle, every regular battle, I should say. Oh, let's see here. Okay, so basically, so I gotta break her. Just keep breaking her cards until I get the Mickey card, and then go to town with lethal frame and hope that that kills her. So, okay, so wait, did I beat her? Oh shit! Oh no, I'm a liar. We actually, oh, looks like we actually beat her. Okay, never mind. So actually, we're gonna fight Vexen. My B. I totally forgot what we did. Okay. Shit. Okay. Fuck. Oh wait, no, I should keep that deck. Yeah. Okay, cool. So alrighty. Yeah, so we're gonna fight Vexen. I was tripping. But Vexen is pretty easy too. We just have to just use lethal frame again. And we'll win. More or less. We could possibly lose because if he catches me in a combo or anything like that beforehand, I might die. So there's a chance that he might catch me. I don't know what he's going to bust out first with, but as long as I live and I can bust out and I start busting out the lethal frame slights and everything, I'll be fine after that. But all right, Jet, you be lurking as you do. I won't be ranting just yet until if whenever King Lionel Flock shows up, I got some rants to do with him. Because he and I were chit-chatting before I started the stream on Discord about some stuff. And oh man, if he shows up, I got some rants to do for sure.
So what's going on, Vexen? Your Riku was supposed to counter Sora. What's he waiting for?
Oh, Vexen's so mad.
He's hiding somewhere to lure Sora.
Vexen be looking so mad.
I suppose we should just leave it at that, you know.
Aha!
There he is. There's King. Hey. Oh, jeez. Vexen, stop yelling.
Predictable response. Forget
Anyways,
it. Men without hearts.
Oh, snap. Blazing Spires in the house as well. The homies are here. What up? Um, doing well, Parks. Hope you are doing well too. Um, uh-oh. Look at that beautiful hair. Goodness gracious. How do you even have hair that good? Um, anyways, King, I have to say it again, bro. Jack 2 is one of the most garbage games I have ever played. Ever, ever played. Jack 2 fucking sucks, bro. I hate that game so much. I have played many games in my life. Many games. And most games, even if they're not good, don't bug me. They don't really bother me, even if they're straight up bad, right? Like, I played Sonic 06. I played oh gosh, there's on my channel. I play some like indie games that are just they're just not good. Like regardless of them being indie or not, it's just they need to go back to the drawing board and figure some shit out. Um, and I played some games that are kind of on the defensive quality, but there very few games that have just made me pissed off and mad from pretty much almost start to finish than like Jack 2. That game made me mad and upset from start to finish, basically. Um, and not many games do that to me. Not many. Sonic 06 did do that to me though. But like at some point, that game kind of just breaks you because it's like it. They didn't mean to, but it almost wears its terribleness on its sleeve. With Sonic 06, that is. So it's like it's just that one's like a masterclass of awfulness. But Jack 2, it's like they're trying. There's a level of polish and quality with the title, like absolutely. There's no denying that. But it's just there's so much bad around it that it's just unredeemable to me. Like I fucking hate that game so much. Um, like I was playing like so here's a story with that game, King, because I didn't really tell you the full story with me in that game. So I played Jack 1, as a kid, like maybe 11 or 12 years old, right? Never beat it. I just played it. I just really liked it. Um, I don't remember how far I got, but I did like the first few areas because that's like there's like one giant world. I remember doing like the first few areas or so. I think I got to the first boss and I got to like the first fire, like where you need to use the machine, the little vehicle to travel across like the craters, whatever, to the next like I guess section of the game. Um, um, that's about it. I don't remember much after that. But then when I got the HD collection on PS3, I was like, okay, cool, let's play them all, right? I remember playing Jack 2 as a kid beforehand, and I played a little bit of it, and I honestly could not figure out what the fuck was going on. Because I didn't grow up with GTA, right? I didn't grow up with those open world maps and games. So, like, that was too much for me. I needed things linear, direct pathways, level based shit. Like, I could not, my brain, I was like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I could not figure the game out. So I just threw it away. I dumped it. I never played it again. But when I had the HD collection, and I was like, oh, cool, okay, let's go, we need to play this. Also, was I supposed to fight Vexen? The fuck? Anyways, when I um, um, when I got the HD collection, sorry, lost train of thought. When I got the HD collection, I played Jack 1 again, had the time of my life. It was fucking great, loved it. High fives all around, high fives everywhere, right? But then I played Jack 2, and then I was like, okay. I remember I didn't like it, but I'm gonna go play it again. Let's go back to it again. And I was like, okay, like now I understand games better. I understand maps. I understand open worlds. Like I get it. So by this time, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm like 19, I think. At this point, I'm playing this at 19, and I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, cool. We're playing the game, everything. And at first, I'm like, okay, it's like whatever, the gun shit, and like, okay, whatever. But then as the game kept going on, I was like, okay, the story's all right, it's kind of trying a little too hard with like how dark and emo was trying to be, but like whatever, I'll let it pass. It was 2004, 3 or whatever, so I'll let it pass. But just the gunplay was too relied on, and I don't think that was a strength for it. I think I think it like it was, and it was weird because like it was still trying to not completely get rid of its roots of a platformer because it had all of Jack's regular attacks that he had in the first game, but like obviously the gunplay is like what's really like the main focus. But like they wanted to have both, and I don't really think it worked well. Um, and especially because you would be constantly out of ammo, or like some shots from that gun would not work really well with other enemies. But like if you ran out of shots, you're basically fucked. And it just almost felt like you were put into situations to sprinkle out the entire game where like it just set you up to fail because like you just didn't have the right shit for the enemies you had, or there was just too much enemies, or there was like just you got to go too far without checkpoints, and it was just fucking brutal, man. It like you go through like these major set pieces of the game, and there's just no checkpoints like anywhere. And it's like, why the fuck would I be expected to do this? Like that the first game was for like preteens, right? So okay, yeah, they weren't like in a more mature setting, but it was still probably just for like teenagers. So like, how do you go from that to that and expect them to be able to like do this shit? Like Dark Souls wasn't a thing yet. Like what the fuck? And so like it was just a ridiculous jump in difficulty. Um, and it was just unforgiving as hell for no reason. And it just didn't feel fair like most of the time. And it's like that's just not fun. That's not fun. So when I finally did overcome the obstacle, I didn't feel joy. I didn't feel accomplishment. I didn't feel a sense of pride. I just felt like fucking A, now it's fucking over. And I never want to do that again in my fucking life. I'm just like pissed at it, which is never the point. Like if there's a obviously there's difference between challenge and annoyance. And for me, Jack 2's like problems were just mainly like annoying as hell. So, and yeah, so but I overcame it. I played through the whole fucking thing, beat it, hated every minute of it, got the platinum trophy, and was so happy to move on to Jack 3 because they actually fixed a lot of shit that Jack 2 had problems with. And even though Jack 3 still wasn't as good as Jack 1 in my opinion, Jack 3 was head and shoulders above better than Jack 2. So that's my tangent. What up, Drew? Good to see you, man. Oh man, Drew. Oh man, that you and I are vibing right now. I'm so happy to hear that, bro. Um, I'm so happy to hear you also didn't really do well with Jack 2. Yeah, it's just not a fun game, dog. It's just not fun. Jack 1 though, oh, perfect. I will play that game. So it was like the open world platform game that like we always wanted at that time, right? Because like we had the Spyros and the Crashes and like a plethora of other 3D platformers from the PS1 and 64 era that were all level based. But like this was the first open world style, right? Like seamless integrated, connected world and stuff, and but it was still a platformer at its heart, and it's just so fucking good. Like they re-released the Jack games on PS4, and I want to get them again. 'Cause I don't have the Jack and Daxter collection on PS3 anymore. But I want to get them physical because they did release physical versions for them. Um, uh, through limited run games, but they're hell expensive. I should have bought them when they were first announced. I should have, because you can find some on eBay sometimes, but the prices are stupid. Because they're usually, more often than not, they're all sealed as well. So it's like you can find sometimes the common ones I see is Jack X, the racing game, which I also absolutely love. Love that. I played that game so much as a kid. Like it was so funny with my history with Jack and Daxter up until the HD collection. Like played Jack 1, didn't beat it, but I loved it. Didn't did I was like fuck Jack 2, and I didn't even touch Jack 3. But then for some reason I got Jack X for like a birthday when I was like a teenager for one year. And I played that game so much so much. I love Jack X. And that's usually the one you find online on eBay or whatever. But it's like $100, $150. That's just for the one of the games. Like, so if I want them physical though so bad. So I just gotta figure. I'll have to just buy my time and hope I can get them. But it's funny because you can get like the whole series on like on PSN, like on a bunch of sales and stuff for like $20. But a game like that, I would it just makes so much more sense to me to have it physical, if possible. So I don't remember what the deal is with 100 Acre Wood, like at all. And I think like I should be listening or paying attention to the cutscenes. I know you got to mess around with like all of Pooh and his buddies. I don't even know what we're doing here. We got Piglet though, so I think we can move on. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Jack got me all fucking, Jack 2 got me all fucking pissed and going to tangents and shit. And Jet, I think you're right. Piglet does need his Xanax. Yeah, he might need more than 2. He needs something to calm himself down. He's always jittery. But Jet, just about your comment though, about not wearing pants. I don't think anybody in Pooh's world wears pants. So everyone's just out there streaking, showing them the goodies. I hope I don't have to do any carrot spells. I don't know why that makes me laugh. I don't think I noticed that before, but I do love that carrot spelled like that. That's funny. If anything, it's kind of spelled phonetically, kind of. Pumpkins. Okay, that one's just being stupid because there's obviously an M in pumpkins and an extra P. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, look at all this. When am I gonna fight Vexen? I thought I was gonna fight Vexen. Maybe if I finish this world, I can. Maybe this doesn't even count as a world. Maybe that's why. Why is this even? What is the point of having Pooh's area in this game, particularly this game? Like, what's with all the health I get? Like, I was in the save zone right before this, which healed me. So everything that I can hit should honestly only have they should only have Moogle points. There should be no health. Oh damn, he got wrecked. Blaze, to answer your question, for how long the game is, I don't know runtime wise. 20, 25 maybe. I don't know. Not sure. It heavily depends. It heavily depends on what difficulty you're on, and actually, that's like the only thing. So I'm on proud mode, but I have played this 2 times before, so I do know what I'm doing, and I remember like the game mechanics and such. But yeah, maybe 20 hours, something like that. I'm not even sure. Sort the vegetables. Yeah, I guess so. Whatever. Oh wait, no. Why is the no the first option? Oh, we have to do this in this one? Whatever. Okay. It's mini game time. Okay, so that I need to hit to the right. Okay. There's actually some trophies to like get like certain high scores in like all these mini games and shit. It took me a while to actually get them. And I think there's actually an incentive to like get some pretty good high scores because you actually can get some I think you can get different spells. Also, why does Pooh just go in the middle of the fucking street of this road and just wants to die? That makes no fucking sense. I think I was gonna say you can get like certain spells, I think, or something, or certain items. I don't remember what. You can get some stuff though if you get like a certain like really good score. on these mini games. Ah, jeez. All right. I think it's some bullshit that that big one is only worth 3, and you have to hit it quite a lot of times. Hey King, was this, and you play the GBA version? Were these cutscenes in the GBA version? Oh, whoops, that was the wrong way. Gosh damn it, Pooh! You and the fuck, you. Why? Why do you do this? See, that's what you get. These characters are bullshit too, because it's like sometimes it's like, how are you supposed to avoid that? Like, what was I supposed to do? Uh-oh, coming from me. Huh. What if I can get to 100? Oh, twofer. Yeah. Got these fucking carrots again. Like, are those even, are they not meant to be avoided sometimes? Like, I just don't know how you're supposed to avoid some of those carrots sometimes. That's something I'm missing. Can you jump? I don't think you can jump. Hey, I got 100. Gosh damn it, Pooh. You just want to just go streaking out and everywhere, just so all the vegetables can see your nudes. Ah, well, I know they're going to come that fast. I looked at the chat. I thought I had a few seconds to look. Drew, Vex is going to be hard in the 100-acre wood. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? /plus. Ooh. All right. Well, I think that's that. I don't think there's anything else we can do. I think we can go into his house. Nope, we can't even go into his house. I guess it's just moving on. I guess. I don't know. Oh, this one kind of sucked. I remember this. Actually, no. The mini game for this was actually better than it was in the Kingdom Hearts 1, in my opinion. Yeah, I liked it better here. It wasn't as bad. Kingdom Hearts 1's version of this was really shit. Okay, Whole official website said, and I quote, too long, too damn long, end quote. My GBA version. Oh, really? Okay, my bad, man. Well, because you talked so well about it, I thought you had played it. So, I guess I was just mistaken, man. Okay, so, yes. Yeah, this one isn't so bad. So, reach the treetop, press circle to float. Okay, yeah. And we just need to get a certain amount. There is a trophy to I think get all of them without I think without getting hit or something, or like having all the balloons, like having 3 balloons on you or something. I honestly don't remember. But I didn't mind this so much. This is not so bad. I'm gonna try and get all. I'm gonna try and see what I'm trying to get them all though. Oh. Oh no. What's actually a little bit. What's actually harder, surprisingly, is actually the tree, rather than the bees. In my opinion. And I will say this mini game is actually where I just noticed the like the HD part of it or whatever. Um, this whole mini game moves very nice. The frame rate's really good. The colors are very vibrant. So that might be another reason why I don't mind this mini game so much. Oh shit! Oh, you came in circles. Oh fuck. Uh-oh. Alright, back to 3. Eh. Come on. No. Come on. Okay. I think there's 500 coins in this. Oh. Okay. Or maybe there's not. Maybe there's only 400. Because it looks like we're getting pretty close to the top. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I saw that coming. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, no, there's 500. Okay, I was wrong. I was right, 500. Oh, yup. Hell yeah, 500. Got them all. I think you actually get a bunch of slights if you like get good enough scores on all of these all of these mini games. Or maybe I might even be able to get more than one. I'm not even sure. I don't remember. But okay, no, that's not the one. That's not the one. Into the air, rain down small. Actually, maybe that is the one. Maybe that is the one I'm thinking of. Give me one second to plug in my other controller, just in case. So when this one dies, I can actually have another. I can actually have one to play with still. Give me a second. Okay. Yo, King, like no lie, Pooh is such a fucking whore for honey, bro. It's not even a joke. That dude will eat a whole pot and say he's stuffed, but then 2 minutes later be like, ah, you know what? I think I could go for some more though. Like he is definitely that guy. Ah, yeah. This is the mini game that sucks. I don't like this mini game that much. It's like a Simon Says style mini game. Um, and to I remember getting the trophy for this was like really annoying. Um, it took me a few tries. I actually had to like write down everything that he because like it adds on like a few at every time, and once you get high enough, he goes like 9 or 10 jumps in a row in a certain pattern. You'd memorize the whole thing, and it's like oh my gosh, like so I was like writing down the shit like um, so I could get the score I needed for the trophy. But 25 shouldn't be so bad. Oh, but yeah, the thing that sucks is that you only get one shot. If you miss once, that's it. All right, box, triangle. Okay. I like how Pooh's jumping like he doesn't weigh like 1,000 pounds. Yeah, Parks. Gotta love these mini games, right? That's what we came here for. Oh shit, did he go X or box last time? Oh, fuck me. I've already forgot. Oh no. Uh, gonna go X. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Whew. Okay, gotta remember one more. One more. Okay. Okay, so anything past this is I don't know what score I would need to like get whatever slight he would teach me, but I'm probably not gonna get it. Oh, what was it? Oh, circle and then try. Whatever. I've still passed it. I don't care. I don't blame you, King. I think what I did, I think I kept pausing it after every jump he did, and like used my computer and like wrote down what was the next thing to do. Um, that's what I did. I do remember watching some old Winnie the Pooh movie when I was a kid. Um, and I remember the most is that like Tigger gets introduced, and then he's just like the life, he's just going crazy and all that, um, doing what he does. He's all whimsical and doesn't really care about he's like very kind of free spirited in a way. And I remember he like did something, he like fucked up something like really bad, and I remember the rabbit or somebody like just berated the shit out of him. And I think he like left. What? He like I'm not wanted anymore. All I do is mess shit up, and he just left for a little while, and then everyone all felt bad, and I was like, nah, man, Tigger's a fucking menace. You guys are good without him. Oh, I think this is one where you fly in the air and stuff. I think if that is, I think I like this one. Took a little time. It was a little interesting to get used to, but oh, but Eeyore. Oh no, this one sucks. This one fucking sucked. Because you have like these special cards you have to use. Oh my gosh, hope I can win. I remember I was doing this before on other playthroughs, and I remember it took me forever. But I don't remember what the trophy was. I think the trophy was different. I think the trophy requirement was different than just winning. $50 Bs? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh no, the trophy was that you had to do it within the time limit. That's what it was. Okay. I guess this is King. I know this is. I know you were always talking about using slides all the time makes it to where you can't uh what'd you say um get the cards back. And I think this is the one time where yeah, that definitely comes into play here, where you really don't want to just be using slides all the time. What the fuck? Really? How hard? Damn, bees, you guys are strong. Okay, that's done. Thank goodness. Yeah, I think this because I remember doing those other playthroughs and I was just like not. It was just not working for me. I was just getting wrecked, and not wrecked, but like I just could not do it in the time that I needed for the trophy. And I think a big part of that is because I was always using I was always stalking the cards, and so because I was always losing some, I was losing way more than I should have been. So this is the one time where the way you played it really helps out. Yeah, this fucking mini game's blowed. I don't like this one. But okay, King. So the Tigger movie, that's what it was. It probably what it might have been. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Oh, an elixir. Okay. I wonder how much of this shit is like skippable. What's over here? Oh, that's the end. Let's go back because I want to do that because that mini game's actually kind of fun. I don't mind that mini game. But I guess you could technically skip all of this because you don't have to do any of these. All right. I don't know how that well pushed us up thousands of feet into the air, but that's cool. Let's try and pick up poo. If you hit an obstacle, okay. Roll using the left stick plus to dodge obstacles. Okay. I think the controls are inverted. If I remember correctly. Oh no, they're not. Okay, cool. Oh shit. Oh! I think the trophy was to get a certain score for this minigame. No. Oh, okay. So the up and down, I think, are inverted or something. Oh, gosh damn it. Yeah, up and down is inverted for this for some reason. Left and right is fine. Yeah, I know, Drew. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, Pooh. Yeah. It's I mean, I like it and I don't like it at the same time. Like I do kind of like the idea of dodging stuff in the air and all that stuff. Like that doesn't bug me. But the controls kind of ruins it for me because the up and down is inverted. You can't change it. I don't think you can. So it's like, oh, really, dude? Oh, yeah, Drew, by the way, I was watching your Kingdom Hearts video today. I don't know how much, I don't know if you, I know you've recorded the whole thing already. Have you already edited it? Because, like, if you have, I would love to have those videos come out more often, man. It's always really fun to kind of just put that in the background while I'm working and have you kind of just go through the whole game and explain everything. I mean, I'm never going to play it. It's not my thing, but, like, it's just fun to have you just break everything down so easily. And you just, like, kind of just, you're basically giving a walkthrough, honestly. You probably should just call the whole thing, like, a walkthrough in your titles. That's what it seems that it is. But, yeah, I mean, it's just super easy listening with your videos, which I very much enjoy. Like I would never play the game, like I said, but like I get excited when like your next part, the next installment comes out for it. It's very easy to listen to, and I very much enjoy it. Drew, what do you mean by which Kingdom Hearts video? Wait, did I say Kingdom Hearts? I meant Final Fantasy. If I say Kingdom Hearts, I did not mean that. I meant to say Kingdom. I meant to say Final Fantasy. My bad. I got all confused because I was playing this game. My bad, dog. Okay, so now we're gonna fight Vexen. Okay, finally. So we had to go 45 minutes of the fucking 100-acre woods just to fight Vexen. Does that world even count as a floor? Like, are we still on floor 10? Okay, yeah. So yeah, I know it's fully recorded. I remember you saying that, but is it fully edited and everything? Have you done all that like editing bit with the audio since you said you're doing the audio after the fact? Because if so, I would love to see those come out and like a quicker succession. You leaving me too long, bro. I'm in droughts. I'm dying over here, bro. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I love Lethal Frame so much. Oh, it's over. It's over for him. One more Lethal Frame, he's out. Oh, what? Oh no, he had a 0 card. It's fine though. That's why we have this. That's why we have all these. Done. Didn't even get hit. No hit. Jet, if you if you still lurking, this is the Kingdom Hearts no hit run. No, not even close. I have been hit so many times. Ursula has entered the chat for sure on that statement.
You weren't one to die very easily. As if I ever lose to you.
You don't even know him, bro.
Did you even notice? I was delving deep into your memory as we fought.
Oh yeah, I hate that bullshit. They do this all the time.
Look what I found.
They do this all the time in this game. They're like, we were fighting. I was doing this and this and this, and I was like, no, you weren't, bro. Like, shut up. Okay, sorry. Okay, so it's basically what I'd be talking about if I record my camera live, but it gives me more tuned up. Soundly accounts image doing this first level first and having to fight being set at lower level. Sweet. Okay. Why are you upset, King? You upset because I beat that ass so fast, and you had trouble with it? Okay, Drew. That's what it was. You took a week off. That's what it was. All right. Understandable. It's just, man, I was just like, bro, I've been missing Drew, man. Where my dude at? Where's that Final Fantasy at, man? And King, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's the point of the slides, bro. Like, and that's why I emphasize having high card points over HP, because it allows me to have these decks with all of these slights, to the point where, yeah, technically, if I were to reload, I would lose them, or I would lose a lot of them in the next load. But the point is to basically make it to where they die before you run out of cards. So that's the point. And it helps because then it allows me to have 6 different lethal frames. Even though he blocked one of them, he would have died at that last one though. But yeah, so the only issue I'm having is that I don't have a lot of high level cards, because I would have much rather have had Sonic Blade to use over Blitz. But Blitz is fine as well. It's fine. It's still a really good slide to use. But yeah. Yeah, Jet, I'm on that no-hit Kingdom Hearts run, bro. I'm on that no-hit Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Excuse me. So, we're going to go Twilight Town. However, I need to get my second deck set up. Okay. Because I have some more CP points I can use for it. Wait, oh, is this my boss deck? Oh, I guess that's my boss deck. Okay, might be. This is the deck I'm looking for. I probably should go back and add those. Add that. And add that. Okay. This is my main deck. So I'll need to go. I could probably add another. Yeah, I probably can add some more slights to this. More blitz slights. 10, 11. Oh, I can probably got 2. Yeah, I'm about that life. I'm about that life. 11, 12. And then we'll get my reload and a heal. We're good. Alright. So I know that the next boss in Twilight Town is... I know the next boss in Vexen is Twilight Town is going to be Vexen. I think you also fight Riku in here too. But yeah, we're going to fight Vexen again here. And it's going to be the exact rinse and repeat. Same thing with Riku, actually. It's like basically the way this game goes, more or less, is play the game until you can get the Blitz Light, and then use that, nothing but Blitz Light, and then play that until you get to the Sonic Blades Light, and then use nothing but that, and then once you are able to learn Lethal Frame, you use nothing but that. There are a couple bosses where you need to be specific. You need to use something very specific. Outside of those 3 different slights, like I know, like I've said before, the first phase of the last boss requires you to use a different slight a couple times. Otherwise, you are going to be in for a very hard time. And even with using, I don't remember the name of that slight, but even with that other slight, it's still not guaranteed. Like for you'll win automatic. Like there's a little bit of luck involved. But now we're in Twilight Town. Yeah, King, I'm getting there, man. I know there's Twilight Town, and then there's the Paradise Island, whatever, and then after that, I'm basically at Castle Oblivion, and that's where we'll be caught up to you. It's gonna take a little while because these worlds are gigantic with all the rooms in them, and I don't think I'm gonna finish Twilight Town in this stream, because I can't do another like 3-hour stream. Even if Gemini and his posse show up, I don't know if I can do another 3-hour stream because I did want to work out tonight. So. Just reading this just makes me just sad and upset and tired. Just want to move on. Cool, we're finally fucking done. I can fight now. I'm gonna quickly swap up my controllers real quick. My other controller's charged. Let me go swap those out real quick. Right, I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. Got my other controller ready to go. Time to fight. Ah, damn it. Oh, I didn't swap. I did not swap out my deck. Oh, this is not good. Ah, shit. I need to get out of this fight. I'm out here using lethal frames and shit. Like, no. I need to get out of this. Swap. Nope. Swap. Equip. There we go. No, no, no. There we go. Ow, 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 oh, shit. Oh, we got him. You know, I am wondering if that Faraga blast was the one that I used in another playthrough of mine. That might have been the one because I think that was the one that I used to basically destroy the people in Castle Oblivion. I'll have to find out. Where's that 9 card? I saw it. Oh, there it is. Ah, damn it. Hey, Parks. No worries, my man. No worries. I just appreciate you just showing up, my man. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out. Appreciate it, dog. I know it is hella late for you. It's like what, 2 a.m. over there. So yeah, you take care, brother. I think I'm gonna be live streaming again, Thursday or Friday, around the same time. Maybe even both days. I'm not sure. But well, at least one of those days. I'll be streaming around the same time, and so if you can make it, great. If not, there'll be more to come regardless. So, you have yourself a good night, brother. Oh shit. Yeah, I got him. Wait, what? I thought I hit those. Yo, I was talking earlier today to Cameron Kablinski on his Discord about Kingdom Hearts actually, and he's like a long time Mega fan, right? Like he loves the whole series, played it for a long time, and he was telling me about he was saying like, you know, like he's like the games, like if the story, the lore is actually not hard to understand, and that's not the first time I've heard that from somebody. I still cannot wrap my head around that. Where's that 8 at? I saw an 8 somewhere. There it is. Got him. Oh, wait. This is premium shit. Oh, I don't want that. I wasn't paying attention to what this was. Okay, I'll make sure if that happens again, I don't fucking... I get like the low-level cards be premium. But yeah, I just cannot wrap my head around that. Like this series, this franchise being simple to understand, and like not that complicated. Like the only thing I can think of is that you're only thinking about like the high level points of this franchise, like the main story beats. Because if you try to get into the minutia of this whole series and really dig deep and really like think about all these other little things that like the game wants to like present to you with its story, I'm sorry, man, but like I don't know how all that doesn't just start to just get all dizzying to somebody. Like this game alone is just dizzying with the way it's trying to present its story to you. Like if you just want to just break it down to the fact that like yes, there's a Keyblade Ward coming or whatever, and the main bad guy is what's his name, like Xenohorde or something, or I don't remember his name, but you know you have that going on, and like there's like nobodies, and everybody has like a nobody, and what's his face, not Vexen, but some other dude, the guy who was in 358.5 days, you play as him in another game. That's Sora's nobody, and I think Naminé is Kairi's nobody. And Riku's whole fucking thing is very strange to think about because it's like went to the dark side, but not completely to the dark side. That's all weird. Um, but like, I guess that I kind of you can look at this at the story at a surface level and I guess understand it. But I don't know. To me, if you're like wanting to really dig deep and really understand absolutely everything, to me that's when it's like I don't know how you can follow this like completely. It just it's a very hard. And then the audacity that 358.5 days has to make like part of the story relevant to one game and then the other half of the story relevant to another game entirely. That is such bullshit. But anyway, King, no, I actually have never seen Star Wars. I have not seen a single Star Wars film. I don't hate the franchise or anything. I don't know, just never really appealed to me. Never really got to me. Okay, so Twilight Town actually isn't that big. Huh. I don't know. Maybe we can finish Twilight Town. We'll have to see. It, we'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to just have to see. Let's see what happens. However, especially when I start using things like Calm Bounty to just basically run through a room. Fuck yeah. And I'm doing this because I'm gonna have to make a Moogle room too, probably in the Paradise World, because I definitely need to get some crap. I think that Faraga Blast is the one I'm thinking of. I'll have to look at. I might have to go load up like a preview, like one of my other save files, just to take a quick look at my decks to see what I was using, because that'll let me know. Anyways, let's see what we got. Warpinator. Okay. All right. Well, that's definitely not the card the slight that I used. Ooh, let's go here. Do they really? Really, King? Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts have similar story beats, huh? Oh, that's interesting to know. All right, let's see here. Okay, I can do 2 or higher, so I'll just use that one. That's interesting to know. It's very interesting to know. Oh shit, he came out of nowhere. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know why never really got into Star Wars like much at all. I think my brother he did more so than I did, but I think he's only seen the prequels because those came out like when we were old, like when we were actually old enough to see them. Um, I think he saw the prequels. I didn't even see the prequels. I didn't see any movies, but I think he did. Um, however, I will say, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Fucking love that game. I don't care what anyone says. I know it's a bit of a diamond in the rough. I know it's like it's some people don't like it. I know it got like mediocre reviews, especially the second one. I know, I know it kind of gets a little repetitive. I get it, but man, I love it. I love both of them. I have both of them to this day. Still, I have their steelbook cases. Like I bought the collector's editions and all that shit. I love them. I love those games, and I will replay them easily. Um, I loved the Star Killer. I forgot what his real name was, because they did give him a name. I forgot what it was. Um, I loved him, especially I loved him in Soul Calibur 4 as a guest character. He was like one of my mains. I loved him so much. He was so dope. Um, um, yeah, So even though I never really messed around with Star Wars much at all before that, I love The Force Unleashed. And honestly, Force Unleashed 2 particularly, it is still a very, very good looking game to this day. Especially the cutscenes. They do look very good. Still. I will say, like the criticism that it gets, especially the second one, it is I get it. I can't argue with it. It is a pretty fucking short game, and I did feel the second one was pretty repetitive with its combat, like more so than the first. And I don't even think I think the second one didn't even, like was close to not even happening. I think even the second one was like a struggle to get to market. But I get it. Um, and like the story wasn't like the best because like they kind of were like the way the first game ended too, like because there's like multiple endings for the first game. There's a good and a bad ending, but like it seemed like the second one kind of just ignored that completely. So like that was a little weird. Okay, this is not good for me. Okay, yeah, this is kind of where I wish I was. Okay, here's a blitz. That's gonna be a problem. Anyways. Alright, so Drew says one of the devs of Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy is a huge Star Wars fan, and a lot of story elements cross over into this. Biggest one is Final Fantasy 12, which is literally Star Wars. Huh, I didn't know that. Huh, Drew, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. See, this is why I loved your like I've been loving your Final Fantasy playthrough because I do love like the way like I know this is it's like a challenge for you and it's really new or it was because you've already done it. Um, but I for one especially do appreciate you like explaining all of the lore and like things you need to do and get and why and stuff. Like even though like it doesn't benefit me because I'm not playing it, it is like I don't you just the way you're explaining it so articulately is just very pleasant to listen to. Um, and I imagine if someone was like trying to figure out like Final Fantasy 1, it would be definitely helpful for them. And also, it's like it's RPG, so like that lends itself very well to that because obviously there's all types of like things to watch out for and do and things that it doesn't tell you, especially them old school ones, them old school RPGs. Like I do plan on playing Neo on the channel. I'll be doing like a top hat only run for it, but in the like during that whole thing, what's going to inevitably happen. I'm also going to be basically explaining like all these different things of what to do, what not to do, and such. So almost kind of like a walkthrough of sorts as well, a challenge mode walkthrough, I guess you could say. Um, so it'll be interesting. See how that goes. Especially with how much I've been playing Neo lately. Like, there's just so many things that, like, I'm just like, my gosh, like, people are just not playing this game right. Because you can, like, help out players and stuff and play in their games. And, like, I'm jumping into so many, like, brand new players' games and such, like, in the very first world. Like, they can't even get past the first world. Like, the first boss and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe you should just look into the game. Maybe there's something about the game you're not doing right. But yeah, King, I'm glad you liked Star Killer as well. Like, yeah, he was a dope ass. And when the second game, like, what got me the most hype was that like he had two lightsabers. I was like, yes, yes, please. Like that was like the dopest thing to me. And also he like I loved the way he held his lightsaber in the first game. I guess in the second game too. But I did like the way he kind of held it underhanded, like kind of backwards behind him. I thought that was super badass and very different than how most people hold their lightsabers. Um, yeah, so I just thought that was super cool. Oh, jeez, ran out of fucking cards again. Ran out of cards again. Hiya. Ah, shit. I got so many cards I'm trying to cycle through. Why did I cycle this way? Why did I cycle that? I thought I had a Goofy. Oh, I guess not. Wow. So ice can't even hit flying people now? What the fuck? I hate the flying characters in this game. Like, they're just so fucking broken. I will say also the health bars for these characters are just like way too big, like for no damn reason. Ugh. Wait, do I even have a card of a room of rewards? Do I even have one of those right now? I do. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to record. I enjoyed doing Final Fantasy 1. I was meant to be doing Final Fantasy 4 next, but the PSP emulator is doing some audio glitches. Oh, that's too bad. Wait, why are you skipping 2 and 3? Is there a reason for that? Why are you skipping 2 and 3? Are they too hard to get a hold of or something? Um, Speaking of which, I think it's really cool that they've been doing the pixel remasters for all the OG ones, like the first 6. Because I know it was a little like it can be a little inconvenient to try to get some of like the original one, especially since I know when we got what was it 4? Sorry, when we got Final Fantasy 1, it was actually Final Fantasy what 3 or 4 technically, but we had no idea. So I know that one can be it can be a little inconvenient. Oh, it needs to be an 8. Okay, works for me. Oh, let's see here. Wait, hold on. Okay, so first of all, okay, so 2 is really tough. Okay, interesting. It's interesting how because you're making 1 look like a fucking cakewalk, and I know that's because you know about getting that spell early on in the game that can like for one of your mages that definitely like boosts the attack of like your main guy. Especially since you said it stacks and everything, which is like you're just like you get to just bonker levels of attack power. Um, and maybe that's why it's like so trivial for you because you know about that, and maybe that's not in 2. I'm not sure, but you're making 1 look like a cakewalk. So I'm kind of surprised to hear number 2 is really tough. What do we get? Stardust Splits. What the fuck is that? Three of Donald's fireballs. I don't need that. This is going to be one of the enemy or one of the face cards. Roxas, that's the guy. That's the dude. It's Roxas. He's Sora's nobody. That's who it is. We got him, boys. Okay, so you got one. So in the U.S. we got 1, 4, and 6, but those were actually one. No, okay. So when we got 1, 2, and 3, that was actually 1, 4, and 6. Is that what you're saying? So our 1 is the same, but our 2 is actually 4, and our 3 is actually 6. Is that if that's what am I understanding that correctly? I want to make sure I caught that right. Also, I need to make a save room. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to be making a Moogle room when I get to the Paradise Island, whatever it's called, area. Like, definitely. So I think that Faraga Blast is definitely the one I need. And if it is, I'm going to need some more gravity cards to exploit that most I can. Best I can, I should say. Okay, so there's 2 boss fights in this world, and I don't know when they're coming. So, just to be on the safe side, I am going to equip my People Frame deck. Because I know Vexen will be the next fight, I just don't know when he's going to show up. Okay, Drew. Okay, cool. So I did get it right. Okay, so our 1 is fine. That's definitely number 1. But then when we got 2, it was technically 4. And then when we got 3, it was technically 6. So that wasn't the case in the EU, huh? I thought that was the case for the entire West, EU and NA. I thought we all got that. That sucks. Okay, I can only imagine like getting into like Final Fantasy like that, the JRPGs and stuff like that. Like as like most likely a young kid or maybe preteen at most, or a teenager, I guess. And you're like hell yeah, like got Final Fantasy 1 and like 2 comes. You're like hell yeah, playing the next game. And especially since those games don't generally have like a like you can play one and then go into another one and you're fine. They do. I know they have things that relate to other ones, but like generally they are enough to be their own self-contained stories. So like because of that fact too, like I can only imagine you playing one and you go into another and then just like and then you think you're playing the next one, you have no idea that you're actually not, and then you find out that like nah man, you're playing 4. You're like what? Oh man, I would have hated that personally. I would have hated that. Um, oh, 5 or lower, and then any blue card. Especially for someone like me who loves playing games in order, even if they don't really relate to one another. Um, like I do not like playing games out of order. I am not someone that can. Well, I guess Crash Bandicoot was an exception because I did play 2 before I played 1. But beyond, besides like some rare instances, I do not like playing games out of order, and I'm not someone that can just jump into a game, to a series like halfway through, like jump into some maybe some people like will ask like oh like I'm trying to get into this franchise. What's the best game in the franchise, right? Excuse me. And like it's like the second game, or it's like if it's like a really long series, they'll be like, "Oh no, I mean, you got to start with this game, right?" Like, and it's like the 5th game in the series, and they're like, "Okay." Um, for me, I just don't, I just can't do that. I don't like to do that, which sucks because that means it makes me have to play way more games. Like, for instance, like Kingdom Hearts, right? If someone's trying to get into series, and they're like, "Hey, I'm new to Kingdom Hearts. Hey, where should I start? I have no idea where to start." A lot of people probably say Kingdom Hearts 2, I'd imagine, right? Maybe you'll get some other, honorable mentions for other games, Birth by Sleep, maybe, or, 58 and a Half Days, or, whatever. But like Kingdom Hearts 2, I know is a favorite amongst many, right? So if he or she hears that, they'll jump into Kingdom Hearts 2, not knowing that they skipped like 2 or 3 games in the process. And so it's just for someone like me, I just can't do that. Some people they don't mind missing all the story beats and letting the references go over their head, but for me, I can't do that. I'm just not someone who likes to do that.
heart that the memory of this place exists.
Other side of your heart. What does that even mean, though?
I don't know this place.
Yeah, he doesn't.
If you remain
Because
bound
he's
by
not
this
supposed to.
illusion,
Oh, he said the thing.
what is
He said the thing. He said chain of memories. He said the thing, guys. He said the thing.
away. You are not a Keyblade master, just a slave to twisted memories. Yes, exactly like my Riku.
Oh, we're gonna find Vexen.
Your existence is worth nothing.
Oh, that's
Like your Riku,
mean.
worth nothing.
He's so mad.
That's enough.
Yeah.
You're the one who changed Riku. Every word you've said is a lie. I'd never throw away my heart.
Uh-oh. Riku's mad. Or not Riku. Sora's mad. Uh-oh.
To Inamine.
Sora's getting serious now.
What's in my heart?
What? Drew, I just read your comment about Final Fantasy 2. For real? Oh, I did not get close enough to him. Oh, fuck me. He keeps running away from me. Oh, this is... Oh, man, this might actually not be good. 'Cause I wasted 2 fucking slights on him. Yeah, he's fucking running away. I hope my blitzes are going to be able to take out the rest of his health. Yeah, that's... Oh, gosh. Yeah, we'll have to see how this... Oh. Oh, I might lose this one, y'all. Uh-oh. What? Oh, this is not good. What? Really? That's what we're doing? Strike rate is like the fucking worst slight. Oh, here we go. Will I make it? Oh, man. What the fuck? Why is that not able to be blocked? I don't understand. Oh, man, this is not good. Okay, yeah. Alright. It sucks that he can fucking... I didn't know he was gonna dodge me like that. Let's try this again. And let's make sure our lethal frames actually hit this time. Anyways, okay, so Drew, you said if your attack match, if you attack, your strength goes up. If you use black magic, intelligence, white magic, wisdom, but using too much of one over another causes it to go down. Bro, what kind of anarchy bullshit is that? You could. That just sounds like you could tell the devs were just wanting to mix things up, just honestly, just for the sake of it, just to mix things up, just so like they wouldn't get called like repetitive or something. Like I get it. Like I understand you want to mix things up, and you don't want to be doing the same shit all the time, but that is just ridiculous. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, this is kind of so. It seems to be however many lethal rooms I have is just not enough. Um, which is why I was hoping when I was trying to grind from them. I wasn't even say grinding, but like when I was trying to get them last episode in the last live stream last week, I was hoping to get more because I just had a feeling I didn't have enough. Because it was like I was about one short from taking him out. Okay, so pretty much it was the first game to have actual characters. Okay, the Final Fantasy went back to 4 unnamed heroes and a job system, and therefore really stepped up its game and has a lot of ties to Final Fantasy 2. Oh, interesting. I mean, it's cool to have. I'm all for having dedicated characters. Um, sometimes like have just because I know RPGs are like great or they just love having an unnamed hero, right? Sometimes I just think that like that sometimes it gets a little out of hand, and then sometimes it's fun to have a dedicated person, right? It helps the narrative quite a bit. Um, wait, we're not fighting Axel right away, are we? Yo,
Did I catch you at a bad
we're not fighting Axel, right? No, I think we're fighting Riku next. We're not fighting Axel. Not yet, at least. I know we're fighting him. I know we will fight him again, but not yet.
I came to stop you from talking too much by eliminating your existence.
But anyways, yeah. So, yes, I'm all down for that. But when you just change things up for the sake of it, like without rhyme or reason, beyond just like, well, to be different, like that's not good enough. Like there's a reason why the phrase "don't fix what ain't broken" exists. Also, when did Axel get the power to do that? To just disappear people from existence?
Don't know. I wonder about that myself.
Cool. So we beat Vexen. He's dead. He's literally dead. I think. Maybe. I have no idea. But now he's done. Wait, how do we go to Conqueror's Respite right away? Oh, we fight. Oh, wow. We went right to the. Okay. Okay. Well then. Interesting. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Um, so I don't want. I'm gonna go through those rooms that are there because I mean that's just more experience, right? I might be able to level up again, which is always good. Um, so I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do that off camera because we're technically done with this world, and I don't. I feel like people would rather just want to have me see me just continue on rather than just going back to the rooms just because. So I will do these 3 rooms off camera, and then we'll get back to it, and then we're gonna fight Riku for the 3rd time, beat his ass because as long as he doesn't dodge my lethal frames, that's basically all we do with that fight again is just do the lethal frames and everything, and then we're done. And then we'll move on, and then we'll go into the parrot. I think the next world is the Paradise World, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember, Paradise Island or something. And then, yeah. So we might. I'm pretty sure we'll be able. I know Paradise Island is pretty big actually, but perhaps if we don't get stuck too hard, we might be able to do both. We might be able to finish Paradise Island in the next stream. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. But I'm gonna have to wrap it up here a little early tonight. Yeah, so, okay, so Drew says, okay, so they actually redid Final Fantasy 3, huh? That's interesting. I didn't know they did that. Cool. And yeah, I understand, like, that is the issue with having actual characters, because since you have to create an actual personality and stuff, or motives, you guys have to make them be somebody. I know that can be a hit or a miss. There's pros and cons to having both. There's pros and cons to both, having them be unnamed or them actually being established people. There's yes and no for both. But famous anime delay attack. Of course, King. But yeah, so okay, cool. Vexen is dead. Confirmed. Kill confirmed. Vexen is gone. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight Riku next time, and we're gonna go to Paradise Island, and then we'll be done with that. And after Paradise Island, I will stop that stream because that is where King Lionelflox is at, and he and I want to plan to do a connecting our live streams together, and do it at the same time, like the last world at the same time, and so he and I can kind of go back and forth and talk about it together and everything. And so someone else came on the stream on another stream and was saying that we can do it, especially at least if I'm on Twitch. But yeah, so we'll have to figure that out and get that going because I'm getting close to where he's at. He's at the last world, and I think all I have left is the Paradise Island, I believe, to do, and then I'll be where he's at. So that's coming up soon. That's gonna be a lot of fun because he and I are just basically just gonna complain about this game for the whole time. So, anyways, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you, King, Drew, and Parks from earlier for saying what up, hanging out. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's gonna end this stream, guys. And for anyone who watches this afterwards, thank you as well. Please don't forget to put up a like on the stream. Help me out quite a bit. And I will see everybody on the next one. It'll either be Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure. But yeah, bye, guys.